Hey, this is Lee Agbohlah with LTAPerformance, and in this video I will share how to make your weight loss simple. I know you're tired with the bombardment of weight loss supplements that don't work, the insane workout programs that don't work, and worst of all, the restrictive diets that take away your favorite foods and don't lead to you ultimately keeping the weight off. This isn't one of those videos. I will give you the right steps to give you the methods that are finally going to crack the issues you've been going through with your weight loss. I get it. There's so many different ways as you've heard. I will filter through the mess here for you to make it simple for you to follow, that you can do not only for your initial weight loss goals, but to keep the weight off and continue to have success on your journey. I will make sure that you get there. So be sure to like and let's start off with what's most important. Weight loss equals calorie deficit. Let's not complicate this. Now, how do you get to the calorie deficit is what we're going to uncover in this video. I've been coaching hundreds of clients for 10 years now, and I make this so simple for my clients that even when they're done working with me, that they can continue to do the things that I have laid out for them to help them out. And I will share that within this video to just make it simple for yourself. There's no need to overcomplicate this. You want to lose weight so you can feel amazing, have tons of energy for yourself and your family, and I will make this easy for yourself. Let's start off with what's most important, and that's where that nutrition lies. Nutrition is going to make up the majority of your success for your weight loss journey and ultimately help you keep the weight off. So the issue you've been facing is you've been overeating, but we can solve this by eating more of what you need. Do not eat less. When you think about eating less, it leads to binging and leads to you regaining the weight. I want you to focus on what you need to eat more of. It is a good thing to eat more of the foods that are actually going to put the fuel for yourself so you can get leaner, look amazing, and also operate at the performance level that you should be. So what do you need to focus on? Eat more protein. So when we're talking about protein, these are the sources that come from animal that are going to drive you to be able to get leaner. And eating more fiber. And when you think fiber, think those green leaf vegetables that you're used to in fruit and also grains. The easy way to think about this is the food that you know you should be eating but haven't prioritized in your diet. You eat more of these unprocessed foods, you will see the results happen for yourself. Why do we need to focus on the protein and the fiber? Eating more protein along with weight loss has showed over time is going to be the biggest thing that is going to factor into you losing weight and keeping it off. If we compare diets where people don't prioritize protein and we compare it to a diet that does prioritize protein, even if the calories are slightly increased in the protein group always wins. Why is this? For one, protein is more thermogenic, which just simply means you'll burn more calories when you eat protein. And as well, it's the fuel that you need for your muscles. And muscles ultimately are going to help you increase the amount of calories you burn when you absolutely do nothing. So all throughout the day, you want to find ways of what can I eat that's going to increase the amount of calories I burn outside of just doing activities where you're just doing nothing. So you want to focus on eating more protein for that reason. And big part here, it helps you keep fuller longer. So that means you won't have cravings that you know you shouldn't be having that is going to lead to you gaining more weight. Fiber as well, same thing with the protein as being more thermogenic. So you will burn more calories when you eat it. And the same thing as it will help you stay fuller longer, which gives you the fuel you need without the insane snacking that you may do throughout the day or even at night. So focusing on these foods will bring home the results that you're looking for. So when you look at the foods, when you go grocery shopping, very easy to find these foods. It's going to be the aisles that are not the processed foods. It's going to be the fresh foods. It's going to be the foods that are the natural sources that you can get your energy and fuel from. That's going to help you lose the fat. If you eat more of these foods, it will lead to you overall having a balanced diet. So it's not that you can't have your favorite foods that you may have that are processed foods, but when you're eating more of these foods, it will balance it out because you'll eat less of those foods. So even for someone like myself that enjoys pizza, enjoys burgers, enjoys wings and chicken, when I'm eating more of protein and fiber, I eat less of those foods. So I still are able to have it, but I don't eat it as much because I'm properly fueled and I have reduced cravings because of that reason. But if you don't put the right fuel in your body, you'll have more cravings, and that will lead to you wanting to eat more of those foods. So keep it simple, non-processed, high protein, fiber, your natural sources that you can find at any grocery store. Just look for it. Don't make excuses with it. Put the right fuel, and you'll be in that deficit to get rid of the body fat. And that's what you ultimately do not want, right? That stubborn body fat. You'll be able to look amazing, get lean. Let's start off with number 2 is moving more, right? And when we talk about moving more, if I can increase my activity level, that will add on to the amount of calories I burn. The reason I started with nutrition, one, because that's where your main focus is. Do not try to outwork a bad diet. So you have to start off there. But being more active still leads to you eating less, ultimately by eating more of what you need to eat. And how does that happen? Well, when you work out consistently, you have better appetite control, right? You have better appetite control. And what do I mean by that? Well, when you think about your appetite, that's when you crave those things that we're talking about. It is shown when you do work out, you're able to control those hormones better. So you don't look for eating more of those foods that you know you shouldn't. And as well, as we hinted earlier, is it helps with muscle building if I can do the right activities. And what are those right activities? That's resistance training. So if I'm putting resistance training throughout my week, I will build muscle, will ultimately allow me to burn calories throughout the day when I do absolutely nothing. This is why you can see individuals that have a high amount of muscle mass eat outrageous number of calories, right? They eat way more calories than you even ingest, but they're at a significantly lower body fat because their body craves it more as far as the fuel, because with muscle, you're burning more calories. You're not going to need to get to that level of having that amount of muscle mass, but if I increase the muscle mass, that will allow me to eat more of the foods I want to eat outside of the high fuel foods through what we talked about, the protein, the fiber, and this will allow me ultimately to have the body that I want and be in the healthy lifestyle that I dream about. So for myself, the reason I can eat more of what I like eating, where they're not always the most nutritious foods, but I'm able to do that because I'm able to have a higher amount of calories. And you can do the same thing over time if you're doing the right things by moving more. Moving more will also, of course, burn more calories when you actually do activities, which will add up over time, and you will see the difference. That is the key of you being successful, is getting yourself to move more. You're in a sedentary lifestyle because that is how our world is set up today. We don't have to do manual labor anymore, right? We have the skill set to do other jobs that doesn't require the manual labor. Also, we don't have to do as much as we used to because so many things are automated for ourselves, so we move less. So you do have to put it in yourself to move more. It doesn't always have to be a workout. It could be just something that is getting yourself to move. So playing around with your kids, walking with your spouse, doing trips that are activity based, right? These are things that will help you on your journey to get the weight off. And it's simple and easy to do. There's things that you already want to do, but you're just not doing because you have had the wrong messaging. Follow this and you will see the results happen. And lastly, which is most important, is consistency. Weight loss can be simple if you just stay consistent. The reason that you have struggled is just like the clients that I've worked with. They have lost weight before. More than 90% of people after a successful weight loss transformation within 2 years gains more weight than they originally lost. Yes, they might have not done the right things by going on restricted diets, but it's consistency as well. Even from restricted diets, you can learn valuable lessons from those. And that's consistency of doing something over and over to produce a result. So often the reason you're back attempting to lose weight again is because once you lose weight, you feel like it's over. There's nothing more for you to accomplish. A healthy lifestyle is about habits, and habits are things that are ingrained in you because you do it over and over and over again. So the reason for myself, I've lived a healthy lifestyle all my life is because I have just done that. The reason I've helped my clients continue the healthy lifestyle after they work with me is because I instill these habits within themselves to stay consistent and keep doing it. It's not that you will never miss a workout or that you won't make missteps on your diet where you're just not even conscious of what you're doing. But being consistent is you always get back to what works for yourself and you continue to do it. And what I've talked about within nutrition and what you can do within your exercises are things that you can do simple and just keep doing it over and over and over again. The only way that you have failure is because you just give up. You just don't do it anymore. So if you continue to do things for yourself and for the people you love, you will see the weight will stay off for good. And that's what it's all about. It's not just about losing weight to reach your weight loss goals. It's about having the healthy lifestyle you dream about, that you can continue to lose weight long after. And you can do it when you stay consistent and you build those habits within. Remember, as long as you never give up, you will ultimately win. Doesn't matter how long it may take you on your weight loss journey. If it's 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, you will get there if you believe in it, you stay with it. I guarantee the reason why you've tempted so many times is because you don't stay consistent. You either give up because the results are not there, or you give up because you're tired of what you're doing. Just fix it by doing these simple steps and you will see the weight come off. So recap, number 1, got to focus within the nutrition of eating more protein, eating more fiber, non-processed food, eating more of the non-processed foods to fuel yourself. And that'll allow you to balance out and still eat the favorite foods that you love. Secondly is moving more, right? And what activities levels that we need to focus on? More resistance training so that we can build muscle, so you can burn more calories when you're absolutely doing nothing, right? And lastly, what we talked about is just being consistently doing these things that are going to be healthy for yourself and help you on your road. So if you focus on this, sounds boring, sounds simple, but these are the things that I've helped for the hundreds of clients and I've done for myself to live the healthy lifestyle. And you can do it too if you believe in it and stay consistent. So let me know in the comments what you got from it. What are you working on in your journey? How helpful was this for you? Please let me know. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe and take action.